So today we're going to talk a little bit about how to buy food. Not at a grocery store, but say you are hungry and you don't want to make food. Making food takes a lot of time, takes a lot of effort. You have to use so many ingredients. Do you remember ingredients?
Mm-hmm.
All the things that go into a meal. So instead, you want to go eat somewhere else. Do you remember what that place is called?
A restaurant.
A restaurant, very good, yes. A restaurant is where you can go sit down and order some food to eat and then pay the people for making the food. So we're going to talk a little bit about how to order the food. So do you remember when we learned about grocery shopping and you had to write a grocery list?
Yes.
So a list at the restaurant is called a menu. The menu is a list of everything that restaurant has to make for you. So there are multiple types of menus, and so it all depends on the meal you are eating. So what meal do you eat when you wake up in the morning? It's the first meal you eat.
Breakfast.
Breakfast, very good. Breakfast. It's hard to write like this. Okay, how about the last meal you eat in the day before you go to bed?
Dinner.
Dinner. Dinner. In America, people eat big dinners. Big dinners. And how about right in the middle of the day, right around noon? Do you remember what that meal is called?
Lunch.
Lunch, very good. Lunch. And so, the menu that a restaurant will give you depends on what time of day you go in to eat. And so, most people eat lunch around noon. So, because it's about dinner time, let's say that we go into a restaurant around dinner and they give us their dinner menu. So the first thing you are going to see on a dinner menu is a small meal, a list of small meals. Those are called appetizers. Can you repeat with me? Appetizers.
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 Appetizers are small meals that sometimes people share. So if we ordered an appetizer, we would eat it together. So an appetizer is something like nachos or maybe some chip dip and some chips. Yeah. So that's a popular appetizer at some restaurants. Can you think of another appetizer? Another small meal that you eat before the big meal?
Calamari.
Calamari, that's a good one. I'm impressed. Calamari. So, different types of seafood or chips, salsa, anything like that. That is an appetizer. What is that called?
Appetizer.
An appetizer. Okay, so after your appetizer, if you are really hungry, you order an appetizer. But after that, you order the big meal, and that's the dinner, the meal that you came for, and that is called an entree. How do you say it?
Entree.
That is called an entree. And an entree is the big dinner that you are really hungry for, okay? So the big dinner or the entree can be, it could be pasta, a type of pasta, maybe some type of Italian food like lasagna, you know. It could be a burger. I wrote a burger, super good.
Yum.
It could be a pizza. You could be a pizza, or you could have a pizza. All those things are types of entrees. Could you think of another entree? What's your favorite type? Or what's your favorite thing to have as an entree?
My favorite.
Maybe something you like to eat at home.
Cashew chicken.
Cashew chicken, okay. I like chicken too. Cashew chicken. That is definitely a dinner entree. So if a lot of people like to have something with their dinner, right? With their entree meal. And because those things with the dinner or the entree are with the dinner, they come along on the side, and so they're called sides. They're called sides because they sit on the side of the entree. And some popular sides are vegetables. So what kind of vegetable is this?
A carrot.
A carrot. What other vegetables do you think people might have as a side?
Broccoli.
Broccoli. That's one of my favorites. Do you have a favorite side that you can think
potatoes.
of? Potatoes. So what do you think would be a good side for a burger?
Fries.
French fries. Very good. I can tell you remember a lot about our last lesson. And a lot of people like to have rice as a side.
Mm-hmm.
So one of your favorite dinners or entrees is cashew chicken. Do you eat that with rice?
Yeah.
Oh, so you have entrees and sides all the time. So what are these called?
Sides.
Sides. What's the burger and the pizza and the pasta called?
Entree.
Entree. Very good. And how about calamari? Things like calamari.
Appetizers.
Appetizers. Very good. So if you're like me, you like to have something to drink with your entree. So a lot of restaurants have options other than water. And you can find those under the drinks. So one very common drink is wine or beer. Can you think of another drink you might find on a menu?
A margarita.
A margarita. Maybe some soda pop. Yeah, it's fizzly. Okay, so far on our restaurant menu, we have our appetizers, which are like small meals. Yeah. How about this one? What is this one?
Entrees.
Entree, and that's the big dinner. And then what are sides?
Side dishes.
Side dishes, you got it. And then something we like to drink under drinks. And lastly, if you have room in your stomach for all of these things, you can order dessert. Desserts. Desserts are super sweet, tasty treats, okay? They're like ice cream or cake. Can you think of a dessert you like to have?
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake, okay. All right, well, I don't have cheesecake, but I do have a normal cake, so this is a type of dessert. And that is your typical menu. And so if you were at a restaurant right now and you wanted to buy dinner, where would you look on the menu?
An entree.
An entree. Very good. How about a little thing of vegetables?
Sides.
Sides. Very good. And if you just wanted something to drink, where would you look?
The drinks.
Drinks. You got it.